Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you for yielding. I rise today to fight for the rights of the brave men and women who have risked their lives fighting for our rights. The bill we're debating, H.R. 1112, would have a significant impact on veterans' Second Amendment rights. A little-known and poorly understood provision of H.R. 1112 would amend the law to make it unlawful for an individual who has been, quotes, adjudicated with mental illness, severe developmental disability, or severe emotional instability, end quotes, to possess a firearm. It would make it illegal to sell a firearm to such an individual. Let's put this in perspective. There are over 1.6 million disabled veterans with service-connected adjudication by VA of mental illness, including 1 million veterans with PTSD. H.R. 1112 has the potential to add all those names of veterans to the FBI Nexus list and prevent those veterans from being able to purchase or possess a firearm. Now, I know that may not have been the intent of the author of this bill, but that's a lot of veterans who will be impacted if this becomes law. I offered an amendment to the Rules Committee to clarify that veterans with VA, PTSD, diagnosed mental illness, and other affected adjudications would be exempt from the bill's standards, but it was ruled out of order. VA already sends the names of veterans who have a VA fiduciary for inclusion to the Nexus list, not because there's a concern that the veteran might be a harm to themselves or others, but because the VA has determined that the veteran needs assistance handling his or her financial benefits. I'm concerned that the expanded definition proposed in H.R. 1112 would infringe on the Second Amendment rights of over 1 million veterans solely because they receive benefits from VA that they have rightly earned through their service to our great country. The last thing any of us in this room want to do is to discourage veterans from seeking VA benefits and treatment because they're afraid it might cost them a constitutional right. Think about that. Although there may not have been a finding by judicial authority that a veteran possesses a danger to themselves or society, these veterans would be told that they were good enough to use a firearm to fight for our freedoms, but they're not good enough to have the freedom to bear arms as a civilian. That's wrong, Madam Chair. Even criminals must be convicted in a court of law before their names are added to the Nexus list. Of all Americans who deserve their constitutional rights, the most deserving are those who fought for our country. That's why I strongly oppose H.R. 1112, and I urge my colleagues to vote no on this bill.